when you were done playing, was broadcasting a priority? Was it a focus of yours for a long time? Because you've been doing it now for so long for ESPN, for GameDay.
Right.
Was it always like, this is the move? I like talking. I like football. I want to stay in the game. Or was it something that just sort of fell into place?
Well, you know, Dan and Ty, when I was at Michigan, I graduated with a degree in communications, right? And I always knew I wanted to do something in front of the camera. I didn't know that was going to be TV or movies, because I love movies, and you know, we can talk about movies another show, because I love like old time movies, like classics. You know, Clark Gable, Betty Davis, that type of stuff. Yeah, I love those. Anyway, I knew I wanted to do something, and when I retired, you know, well, before I retired, actually, I used to do some, like, you know, radio shows. I did, then afterwards, I did some TV shows. I did Cold Pizza. So I was just getting the feel, you know, do I want to do radio? Do I want to do television? And I did like a lot of things to get what we call reps. So I started to get my reps, get my feet wet, get used to, you know, just the moving parts as far as radio and television. And I did, you know, different shows like Cold Pizza. I did the Best Damn Sports Show, period, and some other shows.
Right.
And so I knew I eventually, I want to do TV. This is cool. And I remember at one point I talked to Kurt Herbstreit, and this was actually when I was still playing. I think I was at a Heisman ceremony. He was there, and we had just, you know, he had tossed out, you know, doing stuff on GameDay, and I was like, yeah, that's a cool show. You know, I really dig it. And so eventually the opportunity came up for an audition with, like, I think it was like maybe 3 other guys, and then landed that gig in 2005.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you land at GameDay in 2005, which puts us around year 17, and it has all seemed seamless, right? It's one of those things that shouldn't be like, it should appear to be easy, right? It should appear that everybody's prepared, everybody's bouncing things off of each other,
right?
But this is a crew that had been working together for a good long time. Obviously, you have, you know, Chris Fowler and Kirk Herbstreit, Lee Corso. They've got their own rhythm that's been building over a few years. Absolutely. How long did it take for you to feel comfortable doing not just TV, live TV, and live TV with people who are already used to each other doing it?
Hey, man, that's an excellent question, because I think people just think you just plug and play, so to speak, just get in there and run with it. And that wasn't the case at all. Like, when I first joined the show, I believe it was a 90-minute show. And like you said, though, these guys, they already had their chemistry. They had their rhythm. I mean, and it was a popular show. I didn't want to disrupt that. Like, I didn't want to disrupt their chemistry. Of course, I come in there with these accolades, right? Like Ty said, you know, I won the Heisman at Michigan, and then you chimed in, Dan, and I won the Super Bowl MVP at Green Bay. So as far as football is concerned, the sport, I have a lot of accolades. I have a lot of experience. Like, I know the X's and O's. But those guys, they understood television. They knew TV, and they were the best. Like, I always said, this is ESPN's A team. So I had the benefit of learning on the go, on the fly, from ESPN's A team. Now, it's not like we ever had any rehearsals. So you go straight from the frying pan right to the fire with these guys, you know. But I didn't just jump on the desk, you know, day one. I used to do things from the demo field. I used to do a segment from the college game day bus. And then maybe I'll do a segment or two from the desk. So I gradually worked my way up to become a mainstay on the desk, and it's because I think, you know, my philosophy was like, I'm not going to disrupt these guys. I just want to get in where I fit in. I was quiet. I was learning from these guys. You know, it'd been, you know, I guess it'd been ridiculous for me to come in there like, man, I played in the NFL. I did this. I did that. I know football. It was quite the opposite. I wanted to learn from those guys, and I think that speaks to the longevity of the show, because we have such great chemistry, and I understood how important chemistry was.